3.
Hello and welcome inside our award-winning locker room show sponsored by your Hampton Roads Chevy dealers. I'm Megan Plain. Adam Winkler has the night off. It is about to feel like fall because this is our last week without Friday Night Lights. 2020's postponed high school football season gets underway next week. But before they begin, the high school basketball season comes to a close. And we have 3 local teams playing for a title. The countdown is on for the Green Run and Smithfield boys and Princess Anne girls, who are just one day away from competing for a state title.
I just try to make sure they understand not to, leave anything out there, empty the tank, because you won't be able to get it back.
You can't underestimate no opponent when you're in a championship game because you don't never know what will happen.
You may not know what's going to happen, but one thing we've grown to know for certain in the last decade is that the Cavaliers will be competing in the state championship. They've played in 14 title games, and a win tomorrow makes them champions for 8 straight seasons.
Once we started winning and you get to the method of how to win against the teams around here, it came in pretty easy. I can't tell you exactly what that method is because then everybody would know. So, but basically we run the same thing every year. And I'm surprised some people haven't picked up on it, but that's to my advantage, I guess.
King is still in charge.
It's really not that exciting to me as it used to be because I've won so many of them. We've won so many of them, but the younger kids just can't wait. My freshmen are talking about, I wonder how it's going to feel to have a ring on my finger for basketball. They be saying stuff like that. And the older kids will look at them and say, I got 3.
The boys at Green Run already have rings as well, and they are eyeing back-to-back titles. Although, unlike last year, they want to win the championship outright. In 2020, they faced a devastating blow when the pandemic led to the cancellation of the championship game just days before it was set to take place, leaving them with just one option: share the title with their opponent. The boys at Smithfield, on the other hand, enter uncharted territory. Unlike their 7-5-7 counterparts, the Packers are headed to their first state title game in school history.
It's pretty special. It's pretty special to be the first to ever do it. I think it's 115 years or something like that. Of course, I wasn't even thought about then, nor my parents. But it's definitely a unique experience. But same as I told those guys, I was like, we're not going on a field trip. It's not just to make it to the game. The goal is to win, and that's what our intentions are.
Winning, the intention for all 3 of our local teams, when their title games tip off tomorrow afternoon. Meanwhile, at the college hoops level, William & Mary men's basketball found itself among the likes of some huge schools like Ohio State and Alabama when they were ranked among the top 5 programs in the country for the Coaches vs. Cancer Suits and Sneakers T-shirt challenge. Tribe head coach Dane Fisher had the help of his wife, Chelsea, who got the word out about shirts that were for sale with proceeds benefiting cancer research.
Given the other schools that were there and the size of those schools and the fan bases. So it was pretty cool to see our name there. And, Chelsea did a ton of work for it to get word out there.
It was a really good way to involve the fans in a safe way while supporting a great cause. And, we basically just did it, myself and the other spouses and significant others of the coaching staff. They're kind of busy right now. So we essentially did it through word of mouth.
And how about this for word of mouth? The Tribe had raised a whopping $26,869 for American Cancer's childhood cancer research. So, things got to be changed up a little this year because you don't have fans coming in, so they had to come up with a creative way to raise some money. Did it through selling those shirts, and look at them, among the top 5 programs in the country.
It really is impressive.
Yeah, for word of mouth.
I know,
Yeah.
word of mouth. And also impressive, we got 3 local teams playing tomorrow for a state title.
Yeah.
How fun is that? I love it.
Yeah, we'll see how they do. It'll be exciting.
High school sports are back.
Good to see it too.